Welcome to a new video from the Color Vistas brand. Today, we're talking about a crucial factor for your sublimation projects, the best resolution for sublimation printing. In this video, I'll explain what resolution is, how it impacts your prints, and what settings you should be using to get sharp, vibrant sublimation results. Let's dive in. So, what is image resolution? First, let's define what we mean by resolution. In the world of printing, resolution refers to the level of detail an image holds. It's measured in DPI, or dots per inch, which tells you how many dots of ink the printer lays down per inch of paper. The higher the DPI, the more detail the image will have, and the sharper and clearer your sublimation print will look. In short, high resolution equals more detail, sharper images. Low resolution equals less detail, blurry or pixelated images. For sublimation printing, getting the right resolution is key to ensuring your design looks crisp and professional. So, what's the best resolution for sublimation printing? The general recommendation for most sublimation projects is to use an image with at least 300 dpi. This ensures your design will look sharp and detailed when transferred to your substrate. 300 dpi is the gold standard. For high-quality sublimation prints, a resolution of 300 dpi is the industry standard. At this resolution, you won't notice any pixelation, and your colors will appear vibrant and accurate. Lower resolutions for simpler designs. If your design is simple, with large blocks of color and no intricate details, you may be able to use a lower resolution, such as 150 or 200 dpi. But keep in mind that the lower the resolution, the less sharp your design will be. Why 300 dpi is ideal for sublimation printing. Here's why 300 dpi is generally the best choice for sublimation printing. Better detail and clarity. At 300 dpi, your design will contain enough detail to look clear and crisp, even when printed on larger items like t-shirts or tote bags. Prevents pixelation. Lower resolution images, such as 72 dpi, which is typical for web images, will likely appear pixelated or blurry when printed. That's because there aren't enough pixels in the image to fill the space properly when printed at a large size. High-quality transfers. The 300 dpi resolution ensures that when the ink transfers from the sublimation paper to the substrate, it retains its sharpness and vibrancy. How does image size impact resolution? In addition to DPI, the size of your image, measured in pixels, also impacts the quality of your sublimation print. If your image is too small, it won't look good no matter how high the DPI is. Here's how to calculate the right size for your design. Calculate pixel dimensions. To ensure your image is the right size for printing, multiply the print size by the resolution, DPI. For example, if you're printing an image that's 10 inches wide at 300 dpi, you'll need an image that's at least 3,000 pixels wide. 10 inches x 300 dpi equals 3,000 pixels. Avoid upscaling small images. If your image is smaller than the required pixel dimensions, don't just upscale it by increasing the DPI. This won't add any extra detail and can actually make your print look worse. Always start with a high-resolution image to get the best results. Let's move on to tips for maintaining high resolution in sublimation. Printing. Here are some practical tips to ensure your sublimation designs are always printed at the best resolution possible. Use high-resolution source images. Always start with high-quality images when designing for sublimation. Whether you're creating your own design or using pre-made artwork, make sure the image is at least 300 dpi from the beginning. Avoid using web images. Images pulled from the web are often low resolution, 72 dpi, which is great for online use but terrible for printing. These images will likely appear blurry or pixelated when printed. Resize properly. If you need to resize your design, make sure to maintain the aspect ratio and don't stretch or distort the image. This helps retain the image's clarity and detail. Check image resolution in design software. Programs like Adobe Photoshop or Illustrator allow you to check and set the resolution of your images. Make sure to set the DPI to 300 for the best results. Print quality versus file size. Higher resolution images will naturally result in larger file sizes. Here's how to manage that. Use compression wisely. If file size is an issue, you can compress the image, but be cautious. Too much compression can lead to loss of quality. Save your design as a high-quality PNG or JPEG file to maintain a good balance between file size and image clarity. Work in vector format for scalability. If possible, create your design in a vector format, such as SVG. Vector files can be scaled to any size without losing resolution. You can then export your vector design as a high-resolution PNG or JPEG for sublimation printing. Choosing the right printer settings. To get the best resolution for your sublimation prints, it's not just about the image file, it's also about choosing the right settings on your sublimation printer. Set printer to high quality mode. In your printer settings, choose the highest print quality available. This ensures that the printer uses the maximum DPI it's capable of, resulting in sharper prints. Select the correct paper type. Be sure to select the right paper type in your printer settings. For sublimation, you'll usually choose photo paper or glossy paper to ensure the ink is applied properly to the sublimation paper. Use ICC profiles for accurate colors. ICC profiles help your printer reproduce colors accurately. Make sure you're using the correct ICC profile for your specific sublimation ink and paper. And now, some common mistakes to avoid. When it comes to resolution, here are some common mistakes to avoid in sublimation printing. Using low-resolution images. Trying to print an image at 72 DPI will result in poor quality prints. Always make sure your design is at least 300 DPI for best results. Upscaling low-resolution images. Upscaling a low-resolution image won't add any more detail and may actually degrade the print quality. Start with a high-resolution image from the beginning. Ignoring image size. Even if your image is at 300 DPI, if the image is too small in pixel dimensions, it won't print well. Always check both the DPI and pixel dimensions before printing. Great. Now, it's time for final thoughts. Getting the best resolution for sublimation printing is key to creating crisp, clear, and professional quality designs. By using 300 DPI, starting with high-quality images, and optimizing your printer settings, you can ensure your sublimation prints look their best every time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the links in the description for recommended sublimation products where applicable, and don't forget to visit my website for more guides and resources on sublimation. See the link in the description below. Please consider liking my video and subscribing to my channel. See you in the next video.